This video is going to show you just what you've always wanted to know. How do I make a Celtic knot? It looks so complicated, yet the basics are very easy. Look at this row of colored rings. See how they are intertwined? Notice how they go over and under as you move down the rings. Over, under, over, under. Over, under, over, under. This is one of the most important parts of making knotwork, making sure that your design follows an over and under pattern. Now let's look at the same ring in a different formation. Here the three rings are intertwined together. Notice that they follow an over and under pattern. Oh, isn't this going to be cool? I can't wait. All right, let's get started. First, you're going to need a sketchbook, a sharp pencil, an eraser, a Sharpie marker, a piece of scrap paper, a pair of scissors, and for videos 2 and 3, you're going to need a ruler. Open your sketchbook to the first clean page. Take your scrap paper and fold it over about 2 or 3 inches. Fold that line, and at that fold line, making sure it's right towards you, you're going to cut a semicircle. You want to cut it rather large. And it's okay if it's not totally perfect. Now, you're going to cut a second half circle out of this one, making sure that it's kind of wide, and when you open it up, you have a ring. Now don't be too concerned again if this ring isn't a perfect circle, it will still work for what we're doing. Taking your pattern, you're going to set it on the center of your page. Now very carefully, you want to outline both the outside and the inside of your pattern. Take your time, do it neatly, don't forget to breathe. There you go. Now move it over, and you're going to cross the pattern with some of it in the center, and you're going to trace it again. Very carefully trace the inside and trace the outside of your ring. Okay? You're going to move it again and do it a third time. Make sure that you don't overlap it like this. It's one on top of the other. Make sure you don't overlap it like this, but that it crosses like this. Again, trace the inside and trace the outside. Now let's move it to the other side. Again, you're going to lay it over, making sure you don't overlap. Making sure you don't overlap, but you go right there, and you're going to trace the center and you're going to trace the outside. One more time. Move it over, trace the outside, and tracing the inside. Okay, there are your rings. Now let's take a look at our first original ring. Notice how it overlaps. The purple ring goes over the green and then under the green. Then the green goes under the purple, over the pink, under the pink, and over the purple as it continues around. The pink goes under the green, over the purple, under the purple, and over the green. The purple follows the same pattern, under the pink, over the green, under the green, and then over the pink. The green ends with under the purple and over the purple. So let's do that with our rings. We're going to start with our first ring, and where the purple goes over, we want this to go over. So if this goes over, we're going to see these lines, but we will not see these lines because they are underneath. So we're going to erase those. Whoop, they're gone. All right, then we're going to come over. We started with over. Now we're going to go under. So if we go under, we will not see this ring or this ring, this line or this line, because they are part of that ring that is underneath and hidden. So we erase those lines. You want to erase it good. And there we have this ring going over and then under. See how wonderful that is? Let's go to the second one. We start here. It already goes under for us. So it goes under. So it's going to go over here. If it goes over, we will not see this line. So we erase those. You can draw that to make sure you've got it. It goes over. So it's going to go under here. So if it goes under here, we will not see this set of lines. We're going to erase those. We will see this. And oh, magic! Look, it's already there. So it goes under, over, under, over. Let's start with the third ring. It starts under already done. That means it's going to go over here. So if it goes over, then we're going to erase these lines. It will go under here. So if it goes under here, we will not see this line or this line. So we're going to erase those lines. We have it going under. And oh, magic! Look, it goes over already. It's already done. Let's go to the next one. It goes under. So it's going to go over. One more time. We erase the lines that would not be seen because it goes underneath the ring. There they are. So it went under, over, under. So if it goes under here, we will not see this line or this line because, again, that would be underneath the ring. So we erase those lines. And voila! It's already there. Magic! You have just completed your first knot. So let's outline it with the Sharpie marker. Make sure that you outline it. And do not go over the lines where it would go under. Make sure you stop, because if you make a mistake, Sharpie cannot be erased. Okay, there's our first ring. Start here. Make sure we're stopped where it goes under. Oh, isn't this cool? Oh, you're doing so wonderful, and it's magically appearing. I love it when art does that. Okay, there we go. Outline it again. Outline it there. Outline it there. Kind of notice a pattern. Oh, you thought this was hard. Look how easy this is. And one last ring. So, our first ring goes over, then under. Our next ring goes over there, over, under. Our next ring goes over, under. Our next ring goes over, under. And our last ring goes over, under, over. Isn't that cool? Now, take a look at this set of rings. Can you figure out how you would draw these and make them over and under? That's your challenge. Have fun!